안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Helen, good to see you again.
Hi, good to
Yeah.
see you.
So we're in your gallery in Seoul.
My gallery is near the MMCA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right across the road from Gwanghwamun. Gwanghwamun.
Near the maybe 200 meters.
Yeah, very close. So actually, your gallery is also very close to the Australian Embassy.
Yeah.
Hojo Desa is at the Kyobo building.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. Maybe many people don't know that. Maybe many people don't know that.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting because quite often Australians, when we go to another country, we have an expectation that everyone knows who we are. But I think sometimes we overestimate our influence. So we think everyone likes us, everyone knows who we are, but actually many Koreans don't know about Australia, really. But today is the 21st of January.
Today, 21st. Yeah,
That's right. It is 21st. I thought I was wrong for a minute. So it's what I'm calling the 21st day in 100 Days to Harvest, and I'm exploring this idea of friendship between Australia and Korea.
Yeah.
And you've been to Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've got many artist friends who have been to Australia, and you just told me about your friend.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask you, as an artist yourself, about the idea of a tree.
Yeah.
Now, and we've spoken about this before in Suyuri.
Yeah.
Remember, I came in.
It's a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
This project's been going for a long time, and you were really, really kind, Helen. We went for a walk into the forest, and you introduced me to the ranger, and we looked at possibilities. I'd like to do something about that. Anyway, that's another story. But you and I have explored the idea of a tree in the past.
Yeah.
But what do you think now? What do you think now? A tree. Yeah.
I think it's trees. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have. I don't know your point
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
your tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my point is that it's a metaphor. It's a metaphor.
Yeah.
So it's an idea. So I'm trying to suggest that a tree grows, and you plant a tree. You can take a seed and move it somewhere else. Trees grow strong, and you can tell a good tree with good fruit.
And then.
So I think that the fruit on the friendship tree is actually the stories that we have made. Like your and my friendship is an example of that. We've got a good.
Yeah.
I love coming and see you and I'm in Seoul, and we have great talks.
Yeah.
I bring you hodok in the winter.
Yeah.
So
It was yummy.
yeah. But it's like it's not. The point is about the friendship tree is it's not up to me. So I want to capture. I want to involve other people in trying to tell the story of the friendship tree. So I want their stories. I want your stories to be what makes the friendship tree real. It's not up to me to be telling you and everyone else, okay, this is the friendship tree and this is how it goes. But actually, I really want to invite everyone to participate and to be critical, be creative, to explore, and to contribute, with their own ideas. So I don't know if I can actually fully answer your question, because at the moment I know I've been working on it for a few years, but I'm now at the point where I realise that actually now I understand it's got to be more about the involvement of other people. So the nature of the tree won't be decided by me, decided by other people. I sort of bring the canvas, and then everyone else it becomes the artist. So that's the challenge, actually. That's the challenge. What's your thoughts? Do you have any thoughts?
I need more time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good response. You are very
Yeah.
I like the way you think.
Yeah.
You're very considered,
Yeah.
and you take time to think things over.
Yeah.
Actually, earlier when I first met you, not when I first met you, but
Yeah.
I used to sort of think I was sort of impatient, wanting an answer. Like I'd ask you a question,
Yeah.
not demanding, but I think I was curious, like. Why don't you know? But now I really like that thinking.
Yeah.
So this is today's talk about friendship,
Yeah.
and it basically I really like your response because it means that we have permission
Yeah.
to take time to think about this, and for everyone listening and for everyone who want to share this with someone else, there's 79 days left in this 100 days to harvest, and in that period I'm really hoping to get the answer to that question better formed. So on the 100 days on the 100th day, it's not the final answer, but I think actually the beginning of the project.
Yeah.
So thanks for being part of the colouring.
Yeah.
Thanks for being part of the colouring, for bringing your brushstroke onto the idea.
Yeah.
Thanks for contributing.
I think you need how big?
Well, it's like the tree itself that I see being distributed through schools will be on augmented reality. So it's digital. So it will be sort of similar to this flyer, maybe.
Yeah.
So one side will be a picture, which people can look at through their phone, and the story of friendship will come alive.
Yeah.
So they can navigate through their phones. On the back side will be an actual postcard that they can write on.
Yeah.
But in addition to that, I think what is needed is a physical structure that people can engage with. So I think maybe either a freestanding tree, like a actual
So do you
actual
want
tree.
to build a school?
Yeah, I think it could become a project that schools and councils could get involved in, or it could become some canvas of sorts, or we invite schools or councils or schools representing councils to actually make their own, and whether we bring them all into one place, or whether we have to take photographs of them. It doesn't matter if they're great. It's just interesting to see what people do with the idea.
Mate,
Yeah.
you and me,
Yeah.
good friend.
Yeah.
But I think it's your idea. I really understand it now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
why do you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you where the idea came from, and that was in 2011. There was a celebration of friendship between Australia and Korea,
Yeah.
and it was the anniversary of the diplomatic relationship between Australia and Korea. And I thought it was poorly conducted. I thought it was the parties and the festivities were great. They were a lot of fun, but I thought a lot of money was spent for not much gain. I don't think it left much of an impression. So for example, there was an art exhibition in that year called Tell Me, Tell Me.
Yeah.
And my personal view was that the sensibility was very shallow. It it didn't address the identity of Australia and Korea.
Yeah.
And when I looked at the exhibition, I walked away saying, I can do better.
Yeah.
And so I can actually show you this. I won't show you, but I can show you the sketch I wrote in a book of my first thought of the friendship tree. And so that's the beginning. That was the beginning. And I think increasingly it's an idea that needs to be explored. I think it can be used to help explorers for many reasons. But yeah. So it's a passion project. You know, like this. It comes at personal cost to me.
Yeah.
You know, I can't sell it at the end. I can't make money out of this. Like, it's not a business, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think it's important,
Yeah.
you know. So it's almost like the work of an artist, where an artist will come to some of the exhibitions that are here in your gallery, and they'll sell their work, but the cost of the money they'll get from the painting won't make up for all of the hours and the expression and the passion they've put into their painting. It's a small token. So I think the pursuit of art is not generally done for personal gain. It's almost like it's something you need to do. You do because you do. That's why. But look, great to hear your thoughts. Great to hear your thoughts. Thank you for your questions. And I'll be talking to you more, not every day, but I'm going to come back to you with a bit more substantial answer. And anyone listening, if you think you've got more to add or more questions, or if you'd like to sort of probe further, like Helen's done, that would be really helpful for me too. Aja,
Aja.
우리는 할 수 있다.
우리는 할 수 있다.
Yeah, we can do it. Okay.